Hey, I like that.
I love that
I
song.
picked that song because it says I'm tired of waiting, so I always have to wait till that's off before I cut it off.
That's good though. I like that.
I do
Yeah,
too.
it's like that's part of that epidemic music that Bob's Adventure gives
Yeah.
to our show. So thanks for that. Bob's not in here, I don't think yet, but his channel paid it forward. He said he was blessed with a bunch of stuff, so he paid it forward to our channel. Uh,
There you go.
so it works out great. I love the music. He knows I love music, and so. But anyway, I've got to get back to making videos so I take full advantage of it. But I got a video I recorded yesterday. Aaron keep getting on to me about not doing downsizing videos, so I got a great tip going to come out in a couple of days. Uh, Part of the downside, I'm trying to do something different. I don't want to show everything that, and this has been shown before, but a lot of the videos I noticed this had been shown on is really old. So I'm going to do my 2 minute, 3 minute tip for the day and throw it out there here. I'll try to get that out today. I don't know, though. We got a lot to do today. So it may be next week. So let's see here. Jury Holly was first. Our Destinations. I love that channel name. And Aaron Jemison and Male Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. Let's see. His Way Homestead. Traveling Salvation. Did I say Happy Place Camping?
Nope. You just did.
She's just giving you the look.
Wow, His Way Homestead. I'm sorry about that. We'll be praying for that family. Y'all read that? That's horrible.
Oh yeah.
So then we have weekend RVing. I'll get it right in a second. RV weekends. I was talking about you this morning, RV weekends, over breakfast. Ford Man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oaks, is in the house. And then, why does StreamYard do that? It's just like super uploads. And then you miss everything. You don't know where you're at.
I think you're down to pause and effect came in after that.
So speaking of pause and effect, we're going to have pause and effect on the show next Tuesday. So don't forget the party Sunday night. If you haven't seen the trailer or the video I released about the party, go watch it because it has a video raid, one of our first video raid video clips in it from the video that really got us talked about in the community. Our numbers really started soaring and people started talking about Daydream from that one video raid. I seen a big difference, and still today I had a lot of emails after I released that video a couple of days ago. I had some emails about it, and people contacted us about how that's when they started watching us when we released that. So that's I won't never forget doing that video from the dining room table in the kitchen before I ever started doing any live. So let me get down here and see who I missed.
Linda Barker.
Linda Barker. Forever best friend.
Captain Jack Scrapper. Pause in effect. Good morning. Hannah Hyde is in the house.
And Gary's got his bot working. Look at that.
I had that yesterday and it messed up your name. I accidentally you're only allowed 250 characters. So I put you in another channel in. I will do that, Nettie. I accidentally, I have 4 chats that thanks all the wheel sponsors. So I don't have to read them off anymore. And they play every 18 minutes. So instead of getting one shout out a show, you get numerous shout outs a show. So every 18 minutes, them things flip. And those 4 chats name off all of our channels that support the wheel. So I thought that'd be a good way of getting more shout outs. And And it keeps us from having to read the NASCAR board every time we get ready to do it. And so, Purple Tube's in the house. Linda Barker's in the house. K&R Destinations.
Somebody wanted to say hi.
Aw.
Oh, the fur baby. I'm trying to get down through the welcomes. Bake a leg and let's dig at Homestead. Morning, guys. If I missed anybody, you know I love. There's Forever Best Friends. New Horizons. And I see somebody that says Bobby. Good morning.
Her baby.
I see it. Barely see it. I see the collar.
Oh, somebody was banging on something outside. Now she's all
Tore up.
ready to go.
Yeah, our little Pekingese Chihuahuas turned pit bull if somebody even walked down the street in front of our house.
Yeah.
So I'll be drinking clear coffee this morning. Water.
Asking about that.
Well,
that don't seem right.
been to Cracker Barrel. A good friend of mine was up from South Florida, and he called me last night wanting to meet at Cracker Barrel for breakfast. And so
your
he's a
mask
young
on.
man that his grandparents went to church together. And since he was a very young man, we've always hung out. Me and Tammy used to take him out to eat when he was up here. He'd spend the summers here in North Alabama. And so now he's a young man. He's 21 now. So he drives up here to see his old ma. He calls her, instead of grandma, he calls her old ma. And when he comes, he always wants to go eat. And so we always go eat and drink coffee. And so I've had about 3 cups of coffee, so I'm going to stick with water. I don't think y'all can handle me with 4 cups of coffee.
I'm sure you order your mask to Cracker Barrel too, right?
Alabama, the governor is the only one that thinks that's a good idea. They don't nobody tell Alabamians what to do.
I just had to hear you say it again.
Yeah. We don't have roundabouts in Alabama, Aaron. You know why we don't have roundabouts in Alabama?
Because you guys can't chase your own tail. Oops.
We
Get anywhere.
we're all strong supporters of the Second Amendment, and there'd be a lot of killings in a roundabout. I've been in Uganda. The roundabout don't work really well in Uganda. They have 2 lanes of traffic around the roundabout, and 6 lanes, 2 lanes marked, 6 lanes of traffic. They make it work. Y'all have to watch some of my videos sometime. I think I go through a roundabout in one of my videos. If not, I'll make one sometime when I go.
I get stuck on that inside lane. I wouldn't ever be able to get out to one of the turn lanes.
The next time I go, I'm going to take my gift that Jerry Holly gave me, my window mount, and I'm going to mount my iPhone to the van and the windshield and drive through downtown Kampala and let y'all see what the capital city looks like during what they call the jam. But anyway, guys, if you don't know who our guest is today, well, you must be living under a rock. So we have Aron Jemison. How's that pronounced, Aaron? They argued over that, like
Jemison. Just
like
not Jameson, not Jamerson, just straight Jemison.
That's how I pronounce it.
Doesn't everybody know that?
Wrong.
Come on, Jerry.
Jim,
so easy.
It's Jim like a stone, Jim.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then like
Dating myself.
Edison, like Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
So it's Jim.
I just say it kind of in my Chinese voice. Jemison.
Jemison.
If Aaron has squint eyes,
Very much.
if I'd never met Aaron, I would have thought he was Asian. Aron Jemison. Jemison.
Jemison.
Awesome.
So I have Aaron's link
Shopping.
running. We need to name our bot, by the way. It says Stream Element, but we need to name our bot. Y'all come up with a name for the bot. And
I like Uncle Lisa's 8-ball question there. Did you see that?
What was the 8-ball question?
Will Captain Jack be wearing any pants on his Sunday stream? And then that was from Uncle Lisa, and he said the outlook is good. So
Wait,
That 8-ball is going to cause problems, I can tell.
just as long as Beyond Beauty's not with him.
I'm going to add some answers to that 8-ball. I can edit that 8-ball, and I've been aiming to add some answers to that.
Forever Best Friends already got a little comment there for Aron Jemison.
Almost there. Need to connect with you later about a question. And of course, as soon as I look at it.
Hang on, I'll see if I can pull it
On
up.
your channel. A question on
All
your
right.
channel.
Yeah.
So if you want to contact me at 3 Tails RV, and it's right there underneath my name at gmail.com.
Oh, that's
Sweet.
cool. So, Aron Jemison, for people that don't know who you are, those people that do live under a rock, who are you? What's your channel about? And start.
Originally I started out my channel as a DIY channel. I did there's a lot of videos on different aspects of the RV. Do everything from putting in vinyl floors to putting in the wallpaper that's behind me. That's a peel and stick wallpaper. Everybody asks me where I got it, and that's one of the typical questions because they see it on the live. I've done everything from painting the vinyl on your RV to replacing the floors, changing out LED lights. There's a video up there. How to wash the roof of your RV. How to wash your RV. I try to keep it as basic as possible. That's usually what people want to see when they go to channels is the basic stuff that people are looking for. So, and then recently I've got into product reviews and work camping stuff and all that fine type of things, all RV related.
So how long? So you're. Oh, by the way, if you're not connected with Aron Jemison, he needs like 19 to hit 10,000 subscribers. So it'd be awesome. Yesterday we helped somebody break 1,000. Today would be awesome if we help somebody break 10,000. So that would be awesome. And our bot here, our friend in the chat, is running Aron's link. And some of the moderators, if y'all want to throw it in, I think it runs it every 3 minutes. So if y'all want to throw it in some more, you can. Also, you'll notice it's running Jerry Holly and Happy Place Camping's link.
Well, thank you. I just saw that.
And it's also running Nettie's and Over the Hill. So that is just, since they all get paid all these zeros up here, we figured at least we can do is give them a shout out in the chat. So we love and appreciate everybody that helps our channel. You can ask my wife. If I didn't have help in here, this show would not ever make it.
So I also want to put in a plug for Jerry Holly needs some watch hours, and so does New Horizons. If you haven't watched those videos or their playlists, get over there, help them out so we can get them over 1K.
Yeah, matter of fact, we need to be dropping New Horizons link.
Yeah, she's got to be.
Agree. Let's all team up.
She's got to be there, surely.
She's got to be close. Really she was less than 100 a couple of days ago. So
yesterday she was saying one thing was saying 51 and another was saying like 13 or 31 or I don't remember. I might be a little dyslexic.
But what we'll do, everybody, first chance you get, click on one of their playlists, especially if you've not run it. I've run it, so I got to wait a few days to run it. So it wouldn't do me no good to run it. Aaron's probably run it. Jury's probably run it. Felix has probably run it. But so you guys that's not running, don't take but one or two of y'all to start running it, and it'll go. Traveling Salvation said they're going to run your list. I think they've done run New Horizons as well. So, but yeah,
another one that's going to need this community support is Arkansas Woodcutter. He's getting real close to his too. So if you haven't, head over to his thing, over to his channel. Run that playlist so we can help get everybody up to monetization. The more we got on monetization, the better.
Susan might be there. She said she might have news.
Okay.
So she might be.
Pause and Effect needs some watch time, I think, as well.
Honey and Me, I think you can run them, once every 90 days? Or
Yeah, I
is it
think
60?
it's. Well, Aaron would know more than I would. But
I thought it was 30 days, but I'd have to go look at it to make sure.
Yeah, Honey and Me needs watch hours too. She was getting pretty close. I think she was 400 or 500 away.
Okay, so let's do this. If you're in the chat and you're under, let's say 500, let's say under 1,000 hours from having your watch time, type in how many hours you need.
Type in CC with the number of hours that you need. That would be the easiest way.
See, I don't know why I got a bot that says be continued. I went through all that last night.
I think that's because it's too long.
Well, I
There's
know
only so
but I
many
went through
characters.
all of those. I went through all of those, and
hey,
$4.94.
Chris Angela.
There's the wine taster.
Yeah, wine taster. Wine.
That's what we're gonna have her change her name to, the wine taster.
Wine guzzler, or no?
Wine, one bottle at a time.
I wish I liked one. Let's see, Honey Me's at 468. I'm
Wow.
at 494, so they're a little closer to me.
Run those playlists. Let's get these people over the top. We can have a big 1K party.
Ramblin' Rebel, you catch that? They sent you a message, Daydream.
Rambling Rebel. Oh, yeah, I gotta find that message. Does anybody know Winter at the Happy Camper? Do y'all know her email address? If anybody out there knows, they need the email address to the Happy Camper.
Let me see if I can find it.
If you go to the YouTube page and go under About, you might be able to find it there.
That's what I'm going to look for here.
And that's usually where I recommend that everybody at least get your email address up there so you can get contacted.
Yeah, they said they couldn't find it. I don't know if they looked there or not. So I forgot to look too. So I'm sorry about that. So.
If you're on a phone, with YouTube, it doesn't give you that option to see email.
Okay.
So if you've got to be on a computer or a laptop or something, because the phone, at least on my phone, the YouTube app does not give you the option to see the email.
So
there, she put it in the chat. She's in here.
Yeah, there she goes. She's in there. Yeah, Happy Camper's in there.
Okay, good deal. So y'all can connect in the chat there. She put her email in there. So good deal. We got that took care of. So Aaron, how long has, and you might have said this a while ago, but I had a squirrel walk by or something. So how long have you been on YouTube?
Carrying a big nut. I've been on YouTube for 5 years.
5 years.
It's taken me this long to get the 10.
Your internet in and out. Did y'all catch any of that last?
He's
something about 5 years.
Something about 5 years. Yeah,
5 years to get to 10,000.
I got you. So did you have a big boom to start with, or has it sort of been gradual all along?
Can you repeat that? You chopped.
Yeah, your internet, we're just barely catching you. So have you sort of slowly grown over those 5 years, or did you have 1 year that was maybe a big boom and then you've grown slowly since?
Since we've gone full timing, it's been a big boom. So a year ago, on the 18th of July, we actually left Washington State and started our full-time journey. So that's when everything started actually moving for my channel. I started doing more videos about the travels and about the different places we've been to, we're camping, and since then it's just flourished.
Also, right quick, if you want a question asked, I seen Forever Best Friend. Tag Happy Place Camping in it, so she will see it. So Forever Best Friend asks, what program do you use to create thumbnails?
Oh, Photoshop. I've got an older version of it, and that's what I run, and that's what I make most of my thumbnails with. I've been meaning to do a tutorial on how I make thumbnails. I've got a couple of them that I've already got started. Seems like I start a lot of projects, but I never get them all finished. But I will definitely try and get that out. Pause and Effect and I had talked about doing that several months ago before he got 66 trip. Your news that he's sharing with everybody and some of those videos.
Is that what you use to make mine on?
Yeah.
I appreciate that too.
You, New Horizons. I've done several of them.
Oh, your check's in the mail for that too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, darn mail.
That's all right. You can deliver it here in another month. And that comes with those twist tops, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So-
oh, way.
And then
Yep.
my video, what I edit videos with is Filmora 9. Everybody asks me, that's another question I usually typically get asked. And everybody's like, well, that's $50. Well, if you go around and editing software, it's probably one of the cheapest and easiest ones to buy and use. So
Is that a one-time
just
$50 charge?
yep, one time, and it's you get the lifetime usage of it with all the upgrades and everything else. So that's
That's
up
not bad.
to no, that is actually one of the cheaper ones. I originally started out with Vegas Pro, and I had too many issues with it, so I switched over to Filmora 9, and that's what I make all my videos with.
So, just a little break here. Don't forget, guys, Sunday night we're going to have a Blackstone grill on the wheel, among a lot of other prizes. We've got several Sunday-only prizes, and because I mention the regular prizes pretty often, I'm not going to mention all those prizes, but I will mention the Sunday-only because they don't get mentioned, and they won't probably get mentioned Sunday night. But our Sunday-only prizes and our regular prizes will all be on the wheel, and the Daydream stickers won't be on there. So,
Oh, man.
Make
What's
sure you
that?
get there because you'll have a chance to win a camp sign just like this one.
I love that. That's
So-
a mega sign right there now. I love that.
24
Uh-oh, we
camp
lost
sign that's what I'm using in my right outside, so everybody knows that I'm a camp host. So don't forget that you can win stuff like this on there for Gary's adventure or Gary's.
wheel for our big party Sunday night. And you can also win that today, by the way.
See, I
So,
want one of the big ones.
You still haven't told me what you want on yours, so you might just get what you get.
so on the Sunday only prizes that we don't get to mention a lot, RV Weekends has put up a $50 Amazon card. Jerry Holly's put up a $100 PayPal card. Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless has put up a Blackstone grill. Johnny's Journey put up a $25 Amazon card. Whoa Nelly RV Adventures put up a $50 Amazon card. Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless has a the TR Show coffee mug up for grabs. Our Destinations has put up I can't pronounce it. It's a Swarovski crystal jewelry set. That'll be Sunday only. And Mary Jones put up and I seen it. It said $50 on the price tag where she had it in a store. It's a dragonfly stained glass ornament. She'll have that on the wheel.
Wow.
Sunday only. So it had $50. I mean, yeah, and it has to be worth at least that much because it's stained glass and it's all. So that's some of the prizes. We're gonna have fun too.
RV Weekends wants to know if they can buy those. I'm assuming the sign. The wood sign.
Okay. I'm trying to set up a web page or a YouTube or the YouTube. A Facebook page. I've been all over today. I've been plugging away for Daydream about this live, so I've got it all on the brain. I'm going to be setting up a Facebook page that'll give you prices and all that other stuff. So it's coming. Once I get that, I will put that in the link in the videos, and I'll also share it on all the chats that we're doing. So, but look forward to that.
So thanks, Red Life, for the $5 super chat. Thank you. So I have not figured out, and I talked about this yesterday, and maybe this is an Aron Jemison investigation, learn how to do tech thing he can do, him or Michael or some of y'all tech gurus, with Stream Elements, I would like a way to highlight the PayPal tip. It does put them in the chat, but and Felix can tell you, yesterday we had 3 PayPal tips that went through the chat, but they're hard to see.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a regular stream.
It just blends in.
So in StreamYard, the program that you're using for your bot, it does have that capability, but you have to use OBS to get it. And that way it'll just pop up a thing at the bottom of your screen and it'll say, so-and-so donated, blah, blah, blah. And it'll show an animated thing and away it goes. But StreamYard does not let that code come through, if that answers your question.
So OBS, I guess that is a whole nother system, and my StreamYard paid for it. So.
I like this much better because then you can invite people in and we can have this forum like we're having now. Where OBS, that's a completely different beast. You got to use other programs and you have to link them to it. It's just not drop a link and hey, everybody's here.
Yeah, StreamYard was so easy to use. I am not a technologically advanced guru. I learned what I learned from people like this guy right here. And he teaches me a lot, and Michael and all these other guys, and Bob's Adventure. Bob's Adventure helped me set up the bot.
Yeah, that was an awesome tutorial yesterday.
Yeah, he done a good job, and I knew a good bit about it, but I was having issues on the setting up part, but I was actually painting and listening when he was talking about that. So that's, I keep 2 open. Well, I don't know why I got 2, but for some reason I have 2 StreamYard practice links, and I can bring people in and we can talk video chat. And so I brought Bob in and shared the screen, and he walked me plumb through it. I'm still not real good with setting up because I was going to set juries up. So I may have to get somebody to help us set. But once I get it set up, I'm good. That's what happened yesterday. I forgot to click activate chat. So I'm still a little rusty. But now as far as creating timers, man, I got that down.
Sorry, my alarm clock or my alarm went off. My security system.
So have you played the Stream Element?
Wade family had a question there.
StreamYard is free, 20 hours a month, and you're limited to 6 people on the panel. Paid version's unlimited, and you can put 10 people on the panel. But that panel now, when we say you do 10, you got to have a really good internet because it takes a lot of internet to make that work. And I don't understand all that either. That's an Aron Jemison question.
What was the question? Sorry, my dogs are off doing. And I'm like, what are you guys doing?
There wasn't no question. I was telling that you had to have real good internet if you were going to put 10 people on the panel.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of internet for StreamYard.
Yes. Trying to talk over 9 or 8 other people.
That's when you're good. When you're a host, you just mute everybody else's mic.
Just talking, get them permission to talk. Okay, you can talk now. No.
Yeah. Or hold up your hand.
I have done that. I have done that. Please, my turn. Can I say something? Yes, Aron. Oh, okay. Back to elementary school. There it is.
That is that stained glass ornament. Mary Jones made that and donated it.
That's pretty.
Wow. That's every bit of people. There's a lot of work in that, guys. Anybody that's never made a craft don't know, but there is a lot of work in it. Mary's got several items, as does Artist on the Road has a lot of items. And these artists, I love art pieces, just like Aron Jemison, what he does. There's a lot of people. You will not. Very few people that hand make stuff get paid what they're worth for the hours they invest.
Well, that's like a lot of people think Aron's got some kind of CNC machine. He doesn't. No. He does that all with a hand router.
I do all of that by hand. Trust me. I wish I had a CNC machine, but I live in an RV. Where am I going to put it?
Yeah, I know. But I just want to make sure everybody knows those are hand done.
If you guys do a PayPal tip, I'm not asking you to, but if you do and I miss yours, I go back at the end of every show to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So I will thank you. But if I don't thank you during the show, don't get your feelings hurt, because even though we do have Happy Place Camping watching, that chat moves pretty fast sometimes, and it's very easy for the PayPal tip to blend in with the chat. If StreamYard ever allows that, and they may, StreamYard is adding a lot of stuff, then that will get better. Well, we took.
Hey, Gary, can you make it like where it puts that all in capital letters so that it would stand out a little bit more from the rest?
Not sure if you hit the link, then you'd be able to go to it if it's all caps. Would be the only problem. Aaron, is that a problem?
I mean, when somebody does do a tip, well, that way we can see it.
That's something we need to send a ticket off to StreamYard and say, hey, is there a way to make it another color or to make it pop out so that like you can change the color? It could be blue, red, yellow, whatever. And maybe that'll get somebody kickstarted on it. But as of now, there is no feature for it.
So right now, I just pulled it up. Oh. The only thing you can edit right now in Stream Elements concerning the tipping settings, which is what this is called, the only thing you can edit is the page that they see when they click on the link to send us a tip. That is a real nice page. I wish that background was on the background of the thing, sort of like YouTube.
Hey, I know we're pushing everybody's channels here, and I just happened to go to Happy Place Camping. She's 936. We need to get her to that 1,000.
Yeah. So Gary, do you have that picture? Do you still have that picture I sent you earlier? Because Bob's on here, and I want to make sure that he sees it.
I do.
So yesterday, I heard that Bob's Adventure was talking about.
Oh, so hang on, never mind. Go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
So Bob's Adventure was they were talking about Gary riding a bear, and he said that if somebody made a picture of him riding a tiger, that he would get a tattoo made of it. So me being the Photoshop guy that I am, I think I just hooked you up, Bob, with this picture. So guess what? I hope you like ink on your body, because I want to see that all across your back.
Wait a minute here. You're going to have to email that to me, Aaron.
Okay. I'll do that real quick.
All right.
So get ready, Bob. I think I got you hooked up, buddy.
Bob's Adventure is, Bob.
I think I'm getting that tattooed on my left shoulder.
By the way, while Aaron's doing that, y'all can win. I'm going to give away several of these Sunday nights separate from the wheel. We may use the wheel. Now, if we have over 200, Aaron, I need your help. If we have over 200 Sunday, I can't use the wheel. So I need some way of copying and pasting what would be, if we go over 200, what would be over 200 name into some kind of website that will pick a name. Because I don't want to do a video generator, because I don't want to respond to 200 comments that are just trying. You see what I'm saying?
You can't use that comment generator?
Well, not.
I don't know if that'll handle over 200, though.
Oh, really?
But there might be a way to do a randomizer. I'd have to look into it, Gary. I don't know right off the top of my head.
Stream Elements has games, but they said that like name pickers. But let me see here. I think it said it was not compatible with YouTube.
All right, Gary, there comes that picture.
All right, let me get it.
I can't wait to see this.
I'm still waiting.
I need you to put me on a fire-breathing dragon.
I will praise you while I'm.
Oh no! You'd be Gandalf standing at the gate, going, "You shall not pass."
I got to get it blowed up here really good. This sort of, I mean, this is, you must have captured this video, this picture when, but now really it's a little, yeah, it really, let me just let y'all decide for yourself. And
You should put that side by side with yours.
I had to take a screenshot of it so I'll never lose it. Never get rid of incriminating evidence.
Mary Jones says just stick to the wheel.
Well, you can't. If you have over 200, you can't do the wheel. That's what I'm saying. If we have over 200.
You'll have to put 100 on each wheel and have 3 wheels.
So there you go.
Oh my God.
So that's my contribution. And you know how many videos I had to watch to get that shot? I must have watched half of your playlist there. So you're welcome for both.
Oh my gosh.
So that's why I said put that next to right next to yours. That'd be funny.
Yeah. I don't even have mine on my screen. In my computer.
And no, I'm not gonna ride an elephant. I'm not riding an ostrich. Just helping out the community right there.
Wide Family Farm said, I love it. They said something about.
So everybody make sure you get a screenshot of that before you take it down.
I'm going to leave it up there just a little bit. Y'all screenshot it now or forever hold your peace.
So there you go. What's the matter, Bob? You got that lined up yet? You got to make that phone call to get that tattoo made. I want to see that on the live.
So, Bob, did you get a screenshot of that so you can share it on your live next?
Especially with the rated G up in the corner. That's
yeah.
Classic.
Well, that's rated. I guess that'd be rated G.
I don't know. Those nipplets are showing. And that's straight coffee, guys. This isn't the late night show. I haven't been drinking anything but coffee.
Oh, man. New Horizons said my eyes are hurting now. Yeah, you'll never know what you see on this show.
Hey,
Jack.
it's all G rated, so it's all good.
It's all good. Yep. Oh Lord.
Well, see, I was trying to get a copy of You and the Bear, and I was going to send you a surprise gift. I was going to make a wooden sign of you riding the bear.
Oh, that
would be cool.
The problem is my wife wouldn't let me put it in front of the camper.
No, but you could hang it in the closet behind you.
Oh yeah. I don't know who. See, Uncle Lisa done the picture. Then John got a hold of it. John's the one that done the mugs and the stickers over the Hill RV.
I kept asking for a copy of it, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do that or not, but we'll try.
That'd be tough.
Well, it'd be funny to see.
It'd be funny, yeah. Yeah. So that's cool right there. So, Aron, what's new with your channel? You got anything new direction or anything new you're fixing to try with your channel or any technology you're fixing to take it to?
Not really. Like I tell everybody, you don't have to go out and buy an expensive equipment. This is what I use to do all of my videos. This is what got me to 10K. Yeah. Simple, easy. I have I actually have the Rode mic. Everybody else likes the other one. I connect this with the dongle to my phone, and that's how I make videos. Keep it simple. Get out there and just create content, and then go and that would be my advice. Just go make content, and then come back and edit it. Make it your own when you're editing. It's going to take time to get your editing style. It's not something that you're going to learn overnight. Come up with your own editing style and just make videos. That's what helps you to grow. the more videos you can make, the more you're going to grow and the more you're going to succeed in YouTube.
I tell you, Gary, that DeSoto State Park video we did at that campground is one of my biggest ones now. It's people, and I didn't do no editing. Well, I just posted it right after we got done with the campground review.
And I never have figured out how to send you the video I done. I was going to let you do it and edit it and put it on yours as well. But I have not figured out how to get it.
Me and editing are about this far apart, so usually I just shoot it and put it on there, and it works.
I was going to look.
And Jerry, that's what I was talking about when you were here. I would do the intro for your video.
Yeah, when you get that done, I will.
I mean, we can swap videos, and then you just do an intro for my channel, and I'll let you talk about the whole thing, and we'll just swap. And that gives you collaboration with me on your channel, and it helps me to grow and it helps you to grow, and then vice versa. We could do another video with you talking about a subject, and I'll just put it on mine.
Absolutely. I think that'd be great. And then you're going to show me how to do all that. You're going to really be work camping when I'm there.
I drove Jerry.
That's why I don't want to go to Mayberry. Everybody wants me to go to Mayberry, and I said I want to be sitting at a picnic table for hours cutting out signs. That's all I'm going to be doing. Not hanging out with the folks, just cutting out signs.
Yeah. But
Gary, what's
interviewing that lady? I got 166 views on it and 59 comments.
So Gary, I think what I need to come up with is a way to share those videos. If we can find a way to share videos with each other, we could be making content like that all the time. I mean, helping out everybody that's new, having his Wayward Homestead on your show with a video, or on your channel doing a video. I mean, that just, you're cross-pollinating, but you're still growing.
Yeah. Yeah, because like if somebody, like for instance, say a small channel was on my channel, it'd be nice if I let them have the video of them being on my channel and then them doing their intro on it and say, hey, check us out on Daydream About Nice Things.
Yep.
That'd be awesome.
Put it toward the middle of your video so that they get that far and boom, there it is.
Yep.
I mean,
yep. Poshcast Camping just come in.
That's what this whole community is about, is helping each other out. So even doing those small collabs, that helps a lot.
Yes. See, just at DeSoto State Park, because we did it in part 1, part 2, I had 376 views on that thing. So, I mean, which isn't, a ton, but that's one of my highest viewed ones.
I've got one video that's got over 400. And I think because it's my 10-minute intro video that shouldn't be 10 minutes. I don't know how long it is. It's long. But it's got 400 and something views. I didn't look and see what the analytics was on that. Views don't mean as much to me as watch time.
Yeah. I see that Sunday night karaoke is my biggest thing. I always got over 200 views on that, on every single one of them.
Yeah, people hang around because it's constantly somebody different singing.
Yeah.
So, but I went in there and edited the stream element, so maybe we won't have one that says be continued. So what I done is I just deleted be continued off every one of them, so it can't be on there anymore. Because it was an old one.
His Way Homestead says he has one with over 5,000 views on it, so that's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do. I ain't never had one.
You think with me living in Kansas, Tornado Alley, those are always big views. I can't even get a tornado to come through here.
Lord have mercy.
Gary hasn't been there yet, so there you go.
No, man, we've had a few here in Alabama.
When I was in Poplar Bluff, Missouri, we had one 1.5 miles from us. I get here, and there was another one about 1 mile just down the road from us. So maybe, Gary, you need to come up here.
We've had nothing close. And as usually, we're all over the place with them. I can usually sit out on the viaduct out here on a high viaduct and watch them, but nothing this year.
So
he's going to come and spend the day with you, Aaron, soon.
That's fine. We can sit down.
Who said that?
Slow momentum.
Ah, good deal.
Yeah, he wants some help building a bed for his truck. I told him if he came back up this way, I would help him out.
Oh,
So
for the back.
where
back
are you, Aaron? I mean, I know you're in Iowa, but
Right now, we're at the RV park in Amana, Iowa. It's an RV park with over 450 sites, and 450 sites, and it's a German village. Everybody wants to say it's Amish, but it's a German village that they came over from Germany, went to New York. The New York area got too overpopulated, so they came out here and bought 250,000 acres of land, and they started up their homestead. And it was a communal type colony where everybody had a job, and they did their job, and they provided them with food, home, a house, and a community. So that's where it all started from, and that's basically what's up here. You can come up and see they serve traditional German foods at the restaurants.
Oh.
They have German wines. They have all kinds of stuff up here to see and do. That's all related to that heritage group. There it is. So
On Instagram.
we're
Already.
about 45 minutes west of Iowa City, Iowa, and it's a huge campground. I spent the last 2 days doing nothing but weed eating.
Wow. I wouldn't want to work doing that. I have never done much weed eating. I've been doing some around the house here in the last few weeks, but I'm not a weed eater. My back and I have a real light one. I got a Roby with the battery, so I don't have that heavy motor. I just have to replace my battery more often, but I'd rather do that than tote that heavy weed eater.
Yeah, I did about 10 acres yesterday. So
Yeah,
your little battery wouldn't cover that.
Yeah, I have an acre, and it takes me like 2 big batteries, sometimes 3.
Camping Therapy wants to know what the name of the campground is.
Amana RV Park and Event Center. If you put that into Google, it'll bring up the whole thing. I don't have a map. Well, I can try it.
Also, His Way Homestead asked if I was close to Florence, Alabama. No, I mean, yeah, not far. We're northeast Alabama. We are in DeKalb County, Rainsville, Alabama. So we're as northeast nerdy as you can get.
So if you go over to amanarvpark.com, it'll show you a picture and the website of where we're at. If anybody's interested, that's where we've been camping since April.
So what kind of rig you got, Aaron?
I have a Class A 34D Bounder. It's a 2000, and I've done so much renovations of this thing.
I heard you say replacing floors.
I took the carpet out of it and replaced it with vinyl flooring. I did that like right after we got it.
Well, when I was down visiting Daydream at DeSoto State Park, I had a leak underneath my sink. Now I got a real soft spot in front of my kitchen cabinets. Is that easy to replace?
No. I mean, it can be, but I'd have to look and see what you got.
I took it out to Olathe Ford RV and got an estimate, and they wanted $6,000.
Yeah, because you got to replace a lot.
Yeah,
I'd have to look at it when you're up here, but Pause and Effects got a bunch of stuff they want me to help do because he's taking out the dinette or the couch in his RV, and he wants to put in one of those theater seatings and wants me to help do it. And I'm like,
you should hire yourself out.
I'm just Mr. Fix-It.
Yeah.
So Lily wants me to come down there and help her with the roof, and it's just like, oh, sure.
It's just text. It's not that far away.
They said they'd help. They're going to help me by taking video of it, and I'm going.
Yeah.
I have a tripod. I can do it myself. Thanks.
Britton Farm Homestead's got family in Henniger, Alabama. My bus route goes through Henniger, Alabama. So, yeah, that's real close. They know exactly where I live.
We're actually having an impromptu get together with. It's going to be KNR Destinations, Jerry Holly, myself, and Pause and Effect, and it's going to be the last week in August. So if you're interested in that, just go to AmanaRVPark.com.
Trying to
Yeah,
find my reservation deal, but I can't find it.
Amana RV Park, and you can talk to my wife Lori or one of the other work campers up there, and they will set you up with a spot for that reservation.
So don't forget, if you guys have a question, tag Happy Place Camping in it, and maybe we will see it. Be a little easier to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they do, Ramblin' Rebel. They have a company that I actually applied to and didn't get hired that does have the Holland windmills. And they are all over the state and going pretty much all over the country with those.
Isn't like Pella,
Hey, Gary,
Iowa?
there's a contact information I got if you want to share that so they can call.
Happy already did it.
Isn't like Pella, Iowa a big like Hollandy area?
Yes. They have the Holland festivals, which got canceled this year because of the vid.
Right.
So
there's the phone number and the address if anybody was interested in it.
I dropped the link in the chat too.
Okay. I probably better print that out so I'll have that.
You're not going to beat Felix.
I don't think you're going to have a problem, Jerry, because I already know where you're being parked.
Okay.
I can throw a rock out the window and hit where you're going to be parked. So
that's good. Won't have too far to.
And then Pause and Effect is right in front of me. So you guys are within throwing distance.
Good deal.
And we got plenty of wood.
So Aaron, if a new channel come up to you that had 20 or 30 subscribers and they said, what is the most important advice you could give me, what would you tell them?
I think I already said it. Just keep making content. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have the most expensive equipment. Like I said, most of my stuff is all shot on my iPhone. Get a good, you got your camera, because most people have that. Get yourself a really good
that was Jerry.
Wow.
Oh.
Get yourself a good microphone, and where is it? Get yourself a tripod. This is what I use for a basic frame. I put my antenna up on the top, and I set this up, and I talk into it. And then when it comes to doing videos, I still use the tripod. I've set it at an angle and make the shots. So that's the easiest and simplest way to do it. That would be my advice.
Yes, Reb, Tommy. Me and my wife used to live 100 yards from the Upper Sand Mountain Parish. Sure do know where that is. Sylvania, Alabama, technically is where it is. They may have a Rainsville address, but it's between Rainsville and Henniger. So wouldn't you say too, though, when you're talking to new channels, wouldn't you say it's real important to not, and this has been mentioned 100 times, but I tried to reinforce the fact that other channels agree with what I say. Wouldn't you say that it's really important to be yourself and not try to be another channel? And to be the real you, not be the fake. Don't be a fake you on YouTube.
That's hard to do because people expect a certain energy level when you're making videos. You don't want to be like, oh, I'm here making another video. I mean, that might be yourself, but people want those happy people that are all excited about what they're talking about. So you got to amp up a little bit, but it definitely got to be yourself. But you just got to push it up a little bit, push the volume up on you just a little bit while you're making videos, because you're trying to make it interesting.
Yeah.
And another piece of advice would be push your editing skills every day. You're going to see something on somebody else's channel that you want to try and do, then try and do it. Push your editing. Make yourself get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I stink at editing. Yeah, I'm just
I-
a notch above Jerry Holly. Go ahead.
I actually got to where I edit less because I think I was over editing and trying to make it a little too, cinematic or something. And it kind of looked like crap.
When I do editing, I put it all together. And then I go back and I cut out as much of the excess fat off of that video as I possibly can. Because I'm one of those that does videos that's 5 minutes or less. Because people typically don't want to sit around for an hour and listen to you talk and ramble on about something else before you actually get to the topic that you talk about for the last 30 seconds of your video that they've been sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting to find out. And they're just going to skip through until you start talking about it. They're going to hit the buttons and boom. So I try to make my videos under 5 minutes or less. A lot of comments that I get appreciate that because you just trimming off as much fat as possible. Get you the content. That's what they're there for. Say at the beginning of your video, in this video today, we're going to talk about and spit it out. And then do your video, little intro video, try and keep it under 5 seconds and roll right into the topic because that's what they're there for. They don't want to waste time. You don't want to waste your time trying to edit a bunch of stuff that nobody wants to watch. So get you your point, sign off, and roll on to the next thing because that's what they're going to do. They're going to watch the next video on that same topic, or this might be yours and it might be somebody else's. Just get to the point. That's what I try to do.
Yeah. Before I forget, I was looking to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I can actually pull up the PayPal tips, and that may be what I do occasionally as the show runs. And Britton Farm Homestead, I don't know if I thanked you, but thanks for the $5 tip. And I know I thanked Ridge Life, but thanks again, Ridge Life, for the $5. Britton Farm Homestead actually tipped us through PayPal, so thank you for that. Ridge Life, I think done the super chat. Yep, $5. Thanks for that as well. So, just throwing that out there. If you tip through the PayPal link that's run in the chat, that costs our end very little. I had a $10 PayPal tip yesterday. It cost me 56 cents. If that had been a super chat, it would have cost me $3.34. And if you had used an iPhone in the process, it would have cost me $6.67, somewhere along in there. So just keep that in mind if you're helping any channel. I'm not asking you to tip me. I'm just saying that way everybody knows up front where their money's going.
Yeah.
And
Aaron,
we're
I got a question for Aaron. Have you ever made a video of you making one of your signs?
No.
You need to do that. You need to do that.
That's on my list.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. I don't think that nobody would just go out and grab a router and try that without being a little bit skilled with a router.
Or if you want to learn, you know where I'm at. You got all the links to it. So if you want to learn how to do them, you can come up and I'll show you how to do them.
Forever Best Friends has a question. I haven't read it, but there it is.
YouTube says that it's like 10-minute videos and fewer. That is one of the most debated topics about YouTube. Is that how long do your videos have to be? And if anything, it's helped me grow because people like the no nonsense way of doing it. If you want to run a 10-minute video, I don't know. There's a lot of topics out there. I don't know anybody that can talk for 10 minutes about changing the floors in your RV. They want to get to the point. They want to watch you do it, get it over with so that they can move on to whatever they're looking at next. That's the way I look at it. And I don't know. I got the 10K or almost the 10K. So
yeah,
it might have worked. That algorithm changes on a daily basis. And if you can figure it out and what they're doing next and how they're going to do all that in YouTube, then you're going to be in the millions.
Yeah, if you figure that out, you'll be able to figure out the credit score code. So
you might as well run down to your local convenience store and get yourself a lottery ticket because
New Horizons said she was told that YouTube won't put ads on videos shorter than 8 minutes.
That's not true. I got ads because I had to put them. I had to click a link for my ad, and so if you watch any of my videos right now, you'll have to watch at least 3 seconds of an ad before you go past, unless you have premium.
And what they're talking about is that middle one, because it'll
That
say,
middle
hold
one.
on. Yeah, wait, and then it'll show another ad, and then it'll take you back to the. I don't need that extra AdSense money for standing there and talking.
I probably, and I'm not saying this bragging, but our channel has took in more money than videos from YouTube will pay me in probably 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Already. And that's probably a fair statement, ain't it, Aaron? Because videos on a YouTube channel would probably in 10 years probably only be several $100 unless you have 1 million subscribers.
Well, and that's why live chats are great. But if you really want to get viewers and subscribers, you gotta do the video content. You've got to do it, because people aren't going to sit and watch a 2.5 hour live stream. Most people
they're not going to rewatch it.
No.
Yeah.
People will be there for the live, like everybody else that's in the chat right now.
Right.
But most people won't go back and rewatch a live.
But
it's just too much information too fast, and they don't want to sit there and wait and go through all of that.
I started a series. I've got 2 videos in it now, I think. Quick RV tips. And I don't think the longest one's 3 minutes long. I'm going to put out another one in a few days. It's actually a home tip, but I'm going to throw it in that quick RV because it would work in RVs as well. I'm going to throw that out. It might not work in RVs, but it will work in this community. But anyway, 2 to 3 minutes. And but YouTube just released a thing, and Aaron's seen it, I'm sure, where they're going. It used to be 10 minutes. They threw in a middle ad. Now it's going to be 8, and they're going to come in and automatically add that in unless you opt out. And so you're going to start seeing more advertisements in your monetized channels.
Yep.
And the only way that they can get out of that is they go in there and opt out of that. And so.
And you're only going to have like 90 days to opt out of it. Otherwise, they're going to automatically put you into it.
Yeah. So if you have a 10-minute video, you're going to have to click through 3 times. I'm not going to be adding advertisements in my video. So whatever YouTube puts in there is what I'm going to let them put in there. I feel like YouTube needs to make money off them giving me a free platform. I don't have a problem with that.
Well, that's what it's for. That's how they make their extra money.
Yeah.
K&R Destinations just tipped you $20.
K&R Destinations, thank you guys. You didn't have to do that, but you did, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
I tipped you. I'm going to tip you a cup of coffee at McDonald's, so it's only $1 now.
Well, see, yesterday you gave me enough to buy 5. No, at our McDonald's they went up to $1.50.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. I was drinking coffee there. This is no lie. Back before all this mess hit, I get up at 4:30 every morning. I used to go to McDonald's every morning. I mean, with rare exceptions, and drink coffee with some of my buddies. And I mean, I'm talking about at 5:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. We'd be sitting there drinking coffee. We'd be the first customers in the door. And we done that every day. And then one day we go in and their $1 coffee has went to $1.50. That's a big jump. That's not just, we had a slight increase. You go from $1 to $1.50. That's a pretty big
Starbucks.
Increase. So guess what? I started coming home. We quit going up there. So they lost about 3 or 4 people right there. I know that's silly and that's penny, but that's bad business.
That's still $1 here. I don't understand. You got any size drink for $1 here? They haven't raised it yet.
Thanks, K&R Destinations. Love you guys.
They can't get him to use a round out, so they got to charge him more for coffee.
Yeah.
So I'll let y'all know tomorrow, talking about the fees, because I don't actually know. I didn't look up the fees for the PayPal. Bob said it was very minimal, and it has been. I love this PayPal tipping feature of this. This is one of the best things. If we could just make it a tad bit better, it'd be awesome. So let's see here.
I'm still here, Gary. I just gotta take a second.
Yeah, I'm looking through the chat right here to see what's going on. So,
Must be
Aaron,
weird
while
in
you're
another
at it, look, see how many, if you've gained any subscribers. Have you broke the 10K yet?
Let me check.
So, also, His Place Homestead could use a little padding on their 1,000.
Yes, they could, because you know how that goes.
Yep.
I'm running Happy Place Camping too, so we can get her up there too.
RV weekends, if you send that money out of your balance, it won't charge you.
I'm at 985. 9985.
$9.95?
9,985.
Oh, okay.
So you need 15.
We're getting closer.
15 away. So yeah,
Yep.
RV weekend. I was sending some money the other day, and you actually have to go down there and manually find where it said send out of balance. And if you send out of your PayPal balance, it's free. But if you do use your debit card, it does charge you a little bit. That's crazy.
That's what I did. That's what I did yesterday to me when you got the 9, whatever you got out of that $10. I need to put some money in my PayPal account so it don't do that.
Well, go ahead.
So if it's in your PayPal balance,
And you
it doesn't
send it
take out any fee at all.
on the sender side. It'll still take out a fee. Stream Elements will take out a fee for the processing on our end. But if say you were sending it to me PayPal to PayPal and we weren't going through the live chat, like if I send Jury PayPal to PayPal, my balance, and I send it straight to Jury, and I don't go through this link in Stream Elements, the bot, if I don't go through that bot, if I send it straight to Jury, there's no fee on either end.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm having to pay a fee here, I'm paying Stream Elements to process that.
Oh, okay. I get it.
So if they just go down your description and then go to your PayPal account
and send it out of their balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind people making money for making it easy. Like I said, a $10 tip yesterday cost me 56 cents. I can live with that. It's easy, it's quick, it gets them recognized, and too, it tracks it for me. It tells me how much money my channel has took in, say, for the month, so I can keep up.
Send you $10.56. You get $10.
No, it's a percentage. You sound like
devil's advocate.
I'm going to keep that to myself. If I let that go, that I'll start losing subscribers. Thanks, Uncompassed Life. Uncompassed Life just tipped us $20. I appreciate that.
My gosh.
KNR, to answer your question, it's 1ARON. It's just Aron, not Aaron. And has the RV park ever filled up? No, we have 450 sites plus 10 camping sites, and I have yet to see it filled up.
Even this year?
Even this year.
Wow.
With the amount, we have more people here that are on a monthly basis than we've had ever before, and we still haven't filled up this park.
And the week we're going to be there, AKC, a dog show going on, is still not full.
No.
Are there any restrictions in the campground? So, like, we have a cargo trailer. Would there be any restrictions on us? Okay.
We have more pull-through RV parking than any other park in the state. And when they get done doing the advancements, because they're adding more spots to this park, it'll be the largest RV park in the state of Iowa with over 750 sites.
Oh my
now,
God.
are all the sites electric, or are they full hookups? Or
we have 50 amp full hookups on every site.
Wow.
Cool. So I got to bring a 30 amp.
I got one for you. You're fine.
Okay.
Plus, that's in the remarks section of your reservation. We already took care of that.
I didn't read all that.
I got you. Trust me.
What happens when you use voice text LOL? They recognize you. I was trying to see what KNR was saying there. That's what's happened when you use voice text.
Oh, because he's using on his phone.
Oh, I
He's
got
using
you.
the voice to text, so it actually added the AA instead of the, because that's not a common spelling. And for the record, where that came from, according to somebody's really going to like this, is the fact that I was named Aaron Presley, and he spelled it with
AARON.
no, it's. That's where my mom got the idea for the name. So,
Well, you know, he spelled his with just one A, and his tomb has AA because he didn't want to see his own name on a tomb. So he's really not dead.
that's what you want to believe. It's another conspiracy theory.
That's why they won't let you upstairs at Graceland.
Because he's still in the house.
He's still there.
But here's the thing. Even if he hadn't died in the 70s, wouldn't he probably be dead by now anyway?
Oh, no. He's a pastor somewhere. I can't remember where now.
New York City.
Oh, man.
Hadn't you heard that old boy singing at his church?
Talking about his blue suede shoes.
Oh Lord, y'all ain't right. It's time for a commercial break.
You're not looking like Radar much with that fuzz on your chin anymore.
Yeah, you're going to have to shave that off here soon, though. You must have been get some coffee.
He probably had to run to the little boy's room.
Yeah.
Too much coffee and too much white coffee.
So you guys getting much rain up there, Aaron?
We've been under flood conditions with the little creek that runs through here. We haven't really went over the banks with it yet.
Oh, okay.
But I've sent some pictures of what it looks like in the street when it really rains. We got
I saw that.
2 weeks ago. We had 3.5 inches of rain drop in an hour and a half, and it was really moist around here. I call it the monsoon, and I was out parking RVs in the middle of that, so that was not a lot of fun. I was wet from head to toe.
Hey, slow momentum. Timmy Ray's not in here because I just got a phone call from him. He's saving his data, so he told me to tell everybody hi.
Yeah, he'd love to hear the Elvis story. He'd be bugging me all the time about it.
Oh Lordy! So hopefully I have some nice weather up there at the end of next month.
Oh, it'll be nice and warm and humid. And it won't be that dry heat you're used to, but
oh yeah, the dry heat.
Yeah,
96% dry heat. It was actually nice this morning. I got up and got out about 4:30 this morning. It was in the 70s. It was nice out.
oh, it was that way yesterday. It was 72 degrees here. I was like, wow.
Yeah, but it's supposed to get hot again this weekend. They're saying we got heat indexes over 100 degrees again starting today through the weekend.
Yeah, Saturday we're supposed to hit 92, and I'm sure it'll be 80 to 90% humidity, so it'll be about the same temperature you're in.
Yeah. See that happy place? He'd only be 85 years old, so yeah, he could still be alive.
Well, I mean, that is possible.
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of preservatives in him, so
And a lot of additives too.
it's possible.
It helps when you're self-medicating, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's back.
Yeah,
Feel better?
the studio has its. I have my own restroom.
In the closet.
It's right outside the closet, I'm sure.
Right outside the closet.
Is that boot there behind you?
Feel the boot. Yep.
The new studio, if I had my way, I've got one of the kids or Keisha's college dorm refrigerator. So the new studio, if I get to set it up like I want, will have Miss Diana's coffee maker sitting on top of Keisha's college dorm refrigerator, and so all my pork skins
We'll be right there
on
too.
the shelf. Yeah, so I can't wait to get set up and get me a real place to have my live streams and get it set up like I like it. Get me some light. The light in here is terrible.
Craziest thing, I'm downstairs last night putting the floor in that room down there that used to be her beauty shop, you know. I'm thinking all this time this would have been a perfect YouTube studio. Down here, nobody around, nice 12 by 12 room. And I never even thought about it. I'm in my living room or
I'm gonna
family
tell
room.
y'all what's gonna be interesting. If we live in that RV till we get us a place, live streaming is gonna have a whole new look to it. I haven't really figured that out yet. So,
Hey, that garage would make a good studio.
what that's going to be Thomas's bedroom. I still got one kid living at home.
Oh, well, he
I am
may see
sorta
him
kinda
sleeping in the background.
Well, I am sort of kind of hoping that Dad lets Thomas stay in my bedroom because we're going to be parked in my dad. My dad has dozers and dump trucks, so we're going to be parked out by his shop, which is out by his house. So I'm hoping Papa offers to let grandson take my bedroom.
You know he will. He's not going to let him sleep in their garage.
That garage is pretty comfortable.
I know.
But me and Tammy's going to stay in the camper. But he said he was going to hook us up a washer and dryer as well. So it's going to be cheaper to stay in the camper, probably. I don't know. That house, have I told y'all about the house we stayed in? It's a great house. My uncle's mother-in-law's house. He let us use it for a year. Didn't charge us anything. But
fly.
Do what?
I see that.
Landed right in the middle of the camera. I'm like, oh no.
But anyway, that's a great house. But it has the windows in it that were put in it new, which is like Aron, about the time dirt was invented. And anyway, so if you get up in the wintertime, as a guy, if you get up in the wintertime to go to the restroom, you learn to sit down. Because if not, the windows curtain will wave at you when you walk into the restroom, and that's not a pleasant sight. So you'll learn to want to turn around and sit down.
Thank you, Ramblin' Rebel. I appreciate that.
So Britton Farm Homestead has a question. And I think this question is for all of us. What is an interesting fact about each of us? Like an interesting job, a hobby. And so, what would yours be, Aron?
Well, I'm about to change my picture so everybody can see it.
I thought he was going to hide.
Up there early. I'm a retired veteran of the United States Navy. I did 20 years of service. So that would be an interesting fact about me.
Top of water or underwater? Top of water or underwater? Aron.
Top.
All right, happy
Which is an aircraft carrier. I did
Besides magnet fishing. Besides magnet fishing, what's interesting about you?
Nothing. I don't think anything's interesting.
Oh, come on. You gotta have some hobby.
Full-time YouTube watcher.
She camps in a cargo trailer.
Worked in retail for about 20 some years, which made me want to go camping even more.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what's interesting about you, Jerry Holly?
I like watching Daydream about nice things. Interesting thing about me, I've been in the fire service for 36 years, 4 more years. I'm going to retire and I'm going to be doing what that man up there, right there, is doing up here, whichever way he is. I'm going to be camp hosting. That's what I'm going to do when I grow up. I want to be a camp host. So
Nettie said Happy Place Camping is a trivia queen as well.
Yeah.
New Horizons says an interesting fact is I collect daydream stickers.
Oh, that's funny.
I've got several here I was going to send you.
Make sure you bring.
So I guess interesting fact would be that I was born with one ear, and I have two. I have one implant and one hearing aid, and I still can't hear real good. I have a Baja implant. Not it's starting to be popular now, but my implant actually is a screw in the side of my head, and it clips on and off.
That's when we say he's got a screw loose. You know what we're talking about.
So this is my. It has this little thing here, and so I just stick it up here to this little. It's actually a snap. It's really not a screw, but it does get loose. They have had to tighten it. It goes straight into my skull, and the processor in my implant processes vibrations into sound and sound into words. And
It's incredible the stuff they can do nowadays, though.
yeah, I was told I'd never be able to hear out of this side. So
Yeah.
and interesting fact, I go to Uganda about once a year doing mission work. I'm a mission pastor, so I spent the last since 2012, the last 8 years as a mission organizer, now mission pastor in some form or fashion. The last 8 to 10 years doing that, and so we have a nonprofit that y'all see us give money to support causes on YouTube. It's through our nonprofit where we put money in it when time for good, and where our other small business owner friends put money into it and tell me all the time, if you're good with it and God's good with it, don't ask us. And so our whole goal of Dirt Road Missions is to give in any way that we feel like we can show love, and that's what we feel like our Christian faith is involved. So, a lot of interesting facts about me. But anyway, I can get
And
on.
ham radio operator.
Corey's hobby is riding odd animals like bears,
Yeah.
pigs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
And
was that,
pork
Aaron?
And pork rinds.
And
He's the
pork
king of
pork
King of
rinds.
Port Ryan.
Melanetti.
I have a Port Ryan sponsor, a cheer sponsor, a coffee sponsor. I have a bunch of coffee sponsors. I have more coffee. I'm hoping I get it drank before it goes stale. I have right now. I'm down to 2 bags and 48 carry cups.
Only
Not
48.
3 bags and 48 carry cups.
Oof.
I just sent 300 carry cups to the school because I don't drink coffee, and I had 300 different K cups here.
Slow momentum. I've stayed anywhere from 18 days to 2 weeks. 2 weeks is the shortest amount of time I've ever stayed. I was gone 20 days one time. I stayed 18 days in the country, and which it takes 24 hours to get there and 24 hours to get home. So
How long have you done that, Gary?
I've been going to Uganda since 2014. And the reason I go to Uganda a lot is our church, and then our pastor has a nonprofit called Ephraim Mission. And then our family, me and Tammy and the kids, has Dirt Road Mission. We have a lot of financial interest in Uganda and the villages and stuff around that country. And so, as mission pastor of our church, I go to oversee our financial and spiritual interests. And then I also sometimes I represent our pastor's nonprofit and our nonprofit. Also, on top of all that, we have big donors in our city that donates money to both of our charities for our work in Uganda. So I've got videos when I first started of me doing videos for Rainful Freedom Run. They donate a lot of money to our projects in Uganda. So when I'm over there, I've started filming videos that they use on social media to promote their run because we're one of their causes that they do the run for. So
Now, do you just go over there or do you guys go over there and actually perform some work, or you just kind of go over and oversee that it's getting done?
we oversee it, and then we do minister. Like I may preach in different areas, but mainly we go and just be with people, and we go see people that need. I will take you with me, slow momentum.
I,
Our
I,
destination is going to
I was
go.
gonna say I would definitely go help out.
When we go back the next time, I'll let y'all know the date. It won't be this year. I'm sure they won't ever open the borders, but
No.
maybe next winter we can all go. And on top of that, guess where we're close to when we fly out there? And I can change the airlines. It may add a little money to us. I fly into Amsterdam, fly in and out of Amsterdam, and Aaron probably flew in and out of Amsterdam, but I fly into Amsterdam. We may have to go through Amsterdam, but we're not but a hop on a plane to Finland. And we can do a meet up with Uncle Lisa, even if it was just for landing, him meeting us and hanging out in the airport, and then taking a plane back to Amsterdam, then to Rwanda.
Just like so men, saying, I'm serious. Next time you go, let me know.
Yeah, we will. I've got several challenges to go. Can y'all imagine talk about Mayberry? Can y'all imagine the video that would come out of that?
That would be awesome. That would be, I would love to do, and I love going and helping people do stuff.
Any of y'all want to know what we do in Uganda? Look at some of our very first. The videos sort of stink. I've talked about repackaging them and doing them different, but go back and look at some of our very first Uganda videos. The road to Uganda, climbing Worship Mountain. We got some where we dedicated a couple of water wells. We do a lot of wells in Uganda. That's really important. You want to win somebody over as a friend, you dig a well in their community. You got a friend for life.
Yeah.
You know, and they still have to tote it maybe a mile, but it's better than toting it 5 miles.
Yeah.
So, Aaron.
Yes.
I lost my train of thought.
And you don't even have a window in front of him to see the squirrels.
I'm telling you, there's 2 squirrels with the nut running across the screen again.
Oh, Lord.
They scare the bear every time.
I'd never make a talk show host for sure. Well, I'd have people like Felix with board holding up. Ask him this question right here. Ask him this. And
I need to get a dry erase board.
Yeah.
And Melanetti with the prod. Woo! Okay, back on subject.
Hey, I'm telling you what. I brag on them a lot, but I don't brag on them enough. Felix and Nettie keep this show going. If y'all want to know how to run a show, ask them to. Don't ask me. They keep this show going, and I get messages in private chat. I get text messages, and they're all the time. It's all about the show. It's never about, what they can do to promote their channel or my channel even. It's all about what can we do to make the show better. Matter of fact, the TR show, I didn't have anything to do with that. Nettie messaged me and said, hey, would you like to have the TR show on your show? And I'm like, yeah. And she said, will you care if I ask them? I'm like, I don't care. And she said every bit of that up. I had nothing to do with that. I've been so busy painting and stuff. I can't even keep it. I have notes like Felix would whoop me if she came and seen my desk. There is no, I actually rewrote the donor list yesterday because y'all don't even want to see what the other one looked like. Look.
Sherry, you need to send him. You need to send him your computerized one.
I just did it on a Word document. That's all I did. It's easier than trying to read my scribbling.
I have a question for Aaron.
Okay.
What is your best performing video, and did you think it would be your best?
No, it is actually one of my worst. You can see that I'm reading from a teleprompter. You can definitely tell that I didn't rehearse it enough. It is the black tanks, how to get rid of the black tank smell in your RV, and I've got almost 50,000 views on that, and I'm like,
Wow.
that is the crappiest representation. I've got 21 subscribers just because of that video, and I don't know why, but people love that one.
Well, everybody kind of says that they, it's like the one they least expect. So yeah, I mean, we did a really crappy review. I had the phone turned the wrong way, everything, of when we got that stupid little plastic porta potty for our camper. And that's one of our best videos. It's getting close to hitting 2,000 views, and we're like, what?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
And anything that you edit and put your heart into, and you get like 50 views on it, and that's it,
Right.
it's forever. And I don't understand. My worst performing videos are the ones of us traveling, and I don't know why. Because it's like everybody, oh, you went to Rapid City. That's nice.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the way I feel. Those are my favorite videos, but they don't perform nearly as well as, well, obviously a sideways porta pot.
But see, that's what they call evergreen content. That porta potty is something that everybody must want. So that's why they go to your video, and it'll continue to be that greatest video ever because everybody's interested in it.
I gotta admit, I watched that one before I ever knew you. Because that is.
Somebody's ringing. Look there, Aron Jemison.
Woohoo! Yeah, all that because I made a sign, and I've already made 4 of them. Linda got hers yesterday, and she really didn't give me a good idea what she wants on it. She just said, "Put my name on it." I'm like, okay.
Linda Barker. By the way, I need you to send me your email. I got to return PayPal. If you can use an Amazon card, it said you never did set up a PayPal account, so you couldn't receive it, so it returned it back to me. If you can use a $5 Amazon card, I can make that an Amazon card. So email me a little later, and I'll email you a $5 Amazon card. Everybody can use Amazon. I don't want you to lose your $5. I'm sure you won that on a wheel.
So I got to share an interesting story that happened yesterday. So a couple came in with their 5th wheel, nothing new in the park, and went in and registered and proceeded to go to their spot. Well, when the guy got there, his wheel fell off of his 5th wheel. So that is a picture of it parked, and it fell off by the trash can. So I went back and recovered the wheel, as you can see there. So he drove probably 300, 400 feet, and it fell off. Well, if you look at this picture, and I'll try and zoom it in, you can see where it sheared it right off of the hub.
Oh my God.
Wow. How did that happen?
I don't really know, but they had
overweight and hit a hole in the road?
It's an older RV, and he said he had the same problem on the other side before that. And she was really upset that it happened. And I'm like, listen, it could have been a whole lot worse. You could have been driving down the interstate at 65 miles an hour.
Absolutely.
And you crashed your RV, and now you don't have a home, or it could have bounced back and killed 2 or 3 people just from boom, boom, poof, all the way down the highway. I mean, if the best place it could have happened was right here, the way that it did. And they were off the road, so they didn't even have a reservation or anything. So
did it not mess the asphalt up when they pulled in? No,
it just popped off. It just fell off when they were driving.
Did they realize it? Because you would have had another axle. No. They never realized. So they got parts before they ever realized it.
Right. He went around to do his checks, and he goes, "My wheel's gone." And I'm like, what? And I went around and took that picture. I'm like, holy smokes. Said it was fine driving on the highway. So I'm like, let me go back and check. And sure enough, there it was by the dumpster. The wheel. So there's a story that you can't make up.
No.
All right, guys, y'all start making comments while we're winding down the show. We'll go ahead and spin the wheel twice. So,
I
what?
asked that 8-ball question. I said, well, I hit my 4,000 this week, and it says the 8-ball says never.
Ouch. That's really sad.
Y'all let me know if y'all see some real interesting answers, because I've added to the answers.
You probably added that. If Jerry Holly asked, just say never. Fern the camper came in.
The more questions y'all ask, the more likely y'all are going to see a personalized. There's 2 answers in there I put, and I'll see if y'all can tell which ones they are.
I don't know. Ask the bear.
Yeah.
Woo. I don't see my name on there.
Did you make a comment?
No.
Let me say this. Sunday night, guys, we're going to have to do this part really quick. And so you have to be active in the chat to be on the wheel. It's nothing I do. It's all about staying active in the chat. So you need to say something about every minute or so in the chat, because Sunday night it's going to be so busy. If we want to hear our entertainers sing, we can't spend a lot of time doing this part of it. So if y'all will really help me to speed this process up Sunday night, we'll have to, or we won't get to hear no entertainment. So
you got all Sunday night, though. I'm with you until you go to sleep or I pass out, one of the two.
So
until you go to sleep or I pass out, one of the two.
Well, it won't let me mute it.
Well, I like hearing myself anyway.
All right, there we go. It wasn't loading fast enough. It had the volume, but it wouldn't let me mute it.
You have an email.
I hope I find a way of doing it. We go over 200. I did think that we might could copy and paste and just say we're going to use what I copy and paste and break that list in half. Because, see, I can copy and paste all of it.
So, Gary, who are all your entertainers you're going to have for Sunday?
So far, we're going to have Troubadouro, Samantha, Millie, William, Saxy Matt, Captain Jack, and TR from the TR show said he may come by and play his guitar.
Oof.
So that is so far. And I'm sure there'll be a lot more entertainment besides that, knowing this group.
And as soon as you're done spinning the wheel, I'm going to ask you about the prizes you're going to have.
So the prizes will be what we have today, or what's left of this week, whatever's left by the end of the week. And then the ones I announced earlier that for Sunday only, I got to get rid of the stream elements. That's something else I have to get used to getting rid of. One of these days, stream elements want to win.
Yep. The big prize.
All right.
I think the wheel's fixed.
Do what?
I think the wheel's fixed. I never win.
Uncle Lisa Production, Traveling Salvation, Thrifty Angela, Slow Momentum, Saxy Matt, RV Weekend, RV Ash in April, Ramblin' Rebel, Rayleigh, Our Destinations, New Horizons, My Backyard Science, Nettie, Mary, Sue. Everybody else you should see.
Can you put me on there?
Rayleigh is on there.
I'm not.
Need to add. Jerry Holly is on there.
Dang, man, you keep catching me. I always want to get on there twice.
Jemison.
Aaron Jemison is on there.
Woohoo! I'm going to win my own sign. Yes.
Let's see here. I think everybody's on there. Let me save it. And we're going to spin it twice.
Artist
back
on
to
the
back.
road is asking 8-Ball if the wheel's fixed. I'm curious to see what it says.
Dun dun dun.
8-Ball says leaning towards no.
RV weekends.
No, I think it's going to be
Got it.
Saxy
I'll
Matt.
go to Saxy Matt.
Saxy Matt.
Oh my goodness.
Photo finish. So y'all remember that name. Let's remove it.
Saxy Matt, I got it.
Save. And we're going to spin it again.
Watch out, lady. He is sexy. Oh, come on. Yes, 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 yes! Ah!
No, we went over. Artist on the road. That's the way Aaron, if I ever get close, that's exactly what happens to me. It goes right by me.
That just kills me, doesn't it?
Dang.
Wheel. All right, let's shuffle the wheel. And the first player is Saxy Matt, right?
Yep.
I was so hoping for a bear sticker.
I'll give you one when I come up there.
Oh,
look at there. Oh.
Coffee mug, Lynn the Okie. Let me remove this off the wheel here. Get down here where it is. That's going to be the slowest part. And that's Saxy Matt.
Rhonda, that's the closest I've ever been to winning anything on these wheels.
And people like Blaine Rayleigh wins them like 2 a week.
Water. Yeah.
All right. So, Saxy Matt, email Lynn the Okie, and she will mail that directly to you. All right. So, save the wheel. Save it. Shuffle it. Spin it. And now this is for Artist on
Artists on the road. Are you kidding?
Look at there, look at there,
Look at that.
look at there.
Stop! Oh, good one.
A good prize.
You just give that away.
Good prize.
Yeah, that's a good prize, too.
That is take time. Take time to make memories. I think that's what that was.
It says tote bag. You just gave one of those away the other day, too.
Yeah, I gave away a bunch of them. I think that's second or third one I've gave away.
Yeah, we're on
But
our
I've
third
got
or
some
fourth time.
prizes that's been on here like nearly the whole time. You just never know. I've gave away a bunch of Aron signs too.
Yes, you have.
Look at that. Uncle Lisa said, asked 8-Ball, do you like Mel Nitty? And 8-Ball said, definitely. Look at that. Most definitely.
All right, Aron, you had a question for me?
I did?
You said you had a question after the wheel.
Oh, about
that
the
was
prizes for Sunday night.
the prizes.
For Sunday.
Well, the list of all the prizes for Sunday night.
So it is all the prizes that we have on a daily basis, which is a bunch. There's over $900 right now. The Sunday only ones, well, it'll be all of the prizes that's on the wheel that you seen a while ago. And then it'll be a $50 Amazon card, a $100 PayPal card, a Blackstone grill, $25 Amazon card, $50 Amazon card, the TR Show coffee mug, that crystal jewelry set, short, I can't pronounce that. Anyway, and then that dragonfly stained glass ornament. That plus all of this.
Yeah.
Is that
I've rough figured it to be a little over $900.
you're getting the source from Spaceball?
I don't know.
You ever watch Spaceball?
I'm not a big baseball fan. I can watch it.
Spaceball. It's
Spaceball.
a thing. It's a spoof on all the space movies. The shorts.
8-Ball is Linda Barker wants to know, 8-Ball is a wheel rig. See what A-Ball says yesterday. It would
was
have
rigged
been
yesterday.
yes, but today it's yeah.
The wheel is rigged. Uncle Lisa said the wheel is rigged.
Gotta love the tones, Jerry.
That's the life of a fire chief.
Or an ambulance driver, because I've done that too.
I have too.
Now the thing about it though, hope nobody's in here. That thing don't even wake me up anymore at night. I'm so used to it.
Wow.
I have had my partner have to come wake me up before. We could sit there and sleep through the radio running all night. We could be the only station not working, but we have to have radio on, right? So I could sleep plumb through all that traffic.
No, it's funny. The only time, and we always get pre-alerts on anything major. So the only time it really wake me, I've never missed a house fire in my career, 36 years. But they always pre-alert it, and if you hit a pre-alert, it wakes me up. But those medical calls, I can sleep right through them.
Because you don't have to go to them.
I don't have to go to them no more.
Yep. So that 8-ball thing's pretty fun. I noticed everybody
I like it.
interacts with it. I started not to put that on there, but
So I got to ask
turn
you a
the camera.
question about Aaron.
there's Fern the camper in the house.
Yeah, they already left.
Mm. They're supposed
You missed-
to. I'm sorry.
Artists on the road. That's funny. Can our destination is their own best friend.
Hey, there's Mike and MJ
Especially Kyle.
sliding in.
Hello, hello.
So how close did you get to your subscribers, Aaron?
Let me refresh and find out. $987.
Oh man. So if
We're getting there.
anybody don't have Aaron Jemison, you need to go get him right now. That's how close he is to 10,000 subscribers. So
Right
he's
around
got
the
a lot
corner.
of good content. Y'all go check him out. And he's a good guy. He's helped a lot of channels on here with all kind of different stuff. So
And he has a really good video about getting the stink out of the black tank.
Yeah. 164,000
well, he
people.
said it was a crappy video, but it had a lot of views.
Well, let's see. Yeah, it's a crappy video, all right. But it works.
Oh man, look at that. I asked 8-ball a question. I said, well, Aaron Jemison had my sign done before I get there, and it says 8-ball says, don't bet on it.
If you tell me what you want on it, you will have it because it'll be sitting there right on your power pedestal when you show up.
Uh-oh. Rayleigh asked the 8-ball if Happy Place Camping is a trivia master, and it said you'll have to wait.
Have to wait for what?
I don't know. I didn't get that one.
So you're asking me about that video. It has 164,503 views
Yeah.
on that.
Wow.
No more orders.
More orders.
Whose
Orders.
video was that?
That's that
Aaron.
one, the one I'm least proud of, but has done the best.
Wow. Oh, no
I
more.
think I will
orders.
go outside and make one right now about how to get the smell out of my truck seat or something.
There you go.
Hey, right quick, I just thought of another question.
Okay.
Somebody was buying a brand new RV and they didn't have anything purchased to go with it. Like they just bought the RV. The number one thing you would buy before you bought anything else would be what?
I have a video on that. There's top 5 things that you must have for your RV. But since you're asking me that directly,
We need to put a link to that video.
I mean,
let's see.
I'll see if I can find it before Happy Place, but I
You
doubt
won't.
it.
The number
No,
one.
I
thing.
see it in her glasses. She's already there.
She's already smiling.
I see it in her glasses. Never mind. I'm not even going to try.
Oh no, that's funny.
I don't know if
but
I say
find it.
I wouldn't say a water hose because I think the sewage is probably the better one to have, a sewer hose, because if you don't have that, all that stuff is still sitting in there, and not an amount of chlor or perfume was going to cover that up.
Yeah, that's true. There's Lily coming in the house. So don't forget, guys, we no longer do a weekend show. So we're Monday through Friday and Tuesday night. Starting August 10th, we'll get our hour back on Monday. So starting August 10th will be 2 hours Monday through Friday, and then an hour and a half on Tuesday night. So it'll be a little bit more simplified. It won't be none of this 1 hour on Sunday, 1 hour on Monday. It's going to be the same 2 hours Monday through Friday, starting August 10th. So we're going to be a regular morning show during the weekdays. So I have too much to do downsizing, and it's not fair to be on some weekends and not on some other. And my dad helps me on the weekends, so it's hard to turn down free labor. And if our business ever starts back, that's weekend work. So it was great while we could do it. And I'm going to miss not doing it because I like seeing y'all every morning and drinking coffee with y'all. But we'll still see each other 6 times a week. Plus, we'll see each other in other live streams. So I'm not getting to be in a lot of live streams right now unless they're at night after I'm wore out and dead and come dragging to the chair. But
all right, don't forget that we're going to have, after this live stream, we're going to go over to Bob's Adventure, where he's going to showcase that picture that we just posted of him riding a tiger in the forest during the wintertime. So make sure that you head over there so you can see that picture again.
I want to see it when he goes to the tattoo parlor to get that put on his
He needs
body.
to do a video of that. That's gold.
And I hate to say this, but I'm going to put a copyright on that. So anything that he has in there, every time he shows that to somebody, he owes me $1.
So if anybody wants a coffee mug with that on it, they got to see Aron Jemison.
Hell yeah. Got it right down at the bottom.
So brought to you by BB3 still on in the mornings. I think she's still doing her BB3 still doing her morning show, isn't she?
She is. I thought. I haven't heard anything different. Do you know, Felix?
Yeah, I mean, I think so, but I don't ever get up in time to see him.
Yeah, she's.
You mean you sleep?
Well, actually, I'm usually up. I have Darby out and I have to feed her, and then I got to have coffee. And by the time I do all that, it usually is over, pretty close to over. So
that morning fog just is not a cool thing.
Yeah, productions Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays.
And I'll be honest, I usually don't watch Gary's because I have to be to work at 9 o'clock. So I miss out.
Yeah, Gary, I won't be able to be on with you tomorrow. We have a 9 o'clock meeting in the morning, so
I'll come in and stand up for him. How's about that?
There you go.
Up for him.
Yeah. So Aron, you're off.
I was supposed to go to the meeting this morning, but I postponed it to tomorrow so I could be up here with Aron.
There you go.
I like the answer Linda Barker got. That's funny.
Hey, will Bob really get that tattoo word? Let's see. If you want to know the answer a lot faster, ask.
That's
that one of them custom ones?
Yeah, that's one of my custom ones I put in there.
I don't think he'll get the tattoo.
Me either. That's why I said the shameless plug that he's going to owe me $1 every time he shows it to somebody.
I was waiting for one of those answers to roll through. I don't know if it scrolls through, if it mixes them up, but I have another one in there y'all find real funny as well.
It's probably a random picker.
Yeah, there's a bunch. And see, it's easy. Just go in there. But the answers you put in has got to be universal.
Yeah.
So it's got to be an answer that can go with any question.
Right.
So
Lily, you're going to have to go over and see that picture. It is just Too
I
much.
can pull it
Gary
up.
wants to.
Hang on.
Gary's going to throw it up
He's
again.
gonna pull
So
it up again.
I did a little artwork for him today. So, and he said if somebody did, he would get a tattoo of it. There you go. Like riding that
Man,
tiger.
your and Gary's body looks a lot alike.
Yeah, it does.
Matching necklaces and everything.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. You guys must work out together.
Lee said she already saw it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Rayleigh in the doghouse. Rayleigh is in the doghouse. Did y'all see what he asked?
Is Eddie the best producer on YouTube? Oh.
I don't know if Rayleigh's going to be in
I wouldn't
trouble
even ask.
or the
I
box
wouldn't
gonna
even
get
ask that
short-circuited.
question.
I'm just going to time him out right now.
Huh?
We'll just boot him from the chat.
We may have to. Nettie may block Stream Elements from the chat.
Wow.
Because Stream Elements is only a bot. I mean, it's only a moderator. Bo, a moderator can throw a moderator out, though.
See ya, Saxy Matt.
I don't know because
Hey,
somebody
Paul.
timed me out one time.
Look at that. Artist on the road. Hey, ball, is Riley a dead man?
I didn't try to throw somebody out. I tried to hide a comment a moderator made one time because it was a little adultish for the crowd that we had, and it would not let me.
Really?
Yep. Oh, my grandpuppy got a haircut. He looks so awesome.
Your grandpuppy.
Oh, yeah.
That looks
Yeah,
like the
all
dog.
I get is report or block is all I can do to a moderator.
Yeah.
I just had to click on it and see.
That's Nakota.
Oh,
I'm going to put slow momentum in timeout just for the heck of it.
there you go.
I'm just kidding.
We got less than 3 minutes, guys.
It's been a great show.
Yeah,
Great
I've had a blast. So,
Woohoo! I'm only 10 away. Only 10
Anyway.
away.
Oh,
Woo.
come on. We got 10 more people. Surely don't have you in here. Hey,
I'm
I'm going to
64.
unsubscribe. I've been running yours too, so hopefully we can get you up there too.
Yeah, I gained 1. So that's
Yeah.
awesome.
hey, there's something to be said about being a moderator or being up on the screen, ain't there, Aaron? A lot of people attract to moderators and people on the screen first.
Well, they get to know you. That's why.
Yeah.
That helps a lot. And then put your face on your thumbnails. That helps them connect with
Yeah,
you again.
that helps. That's why I did mine the way I did it. You know, so
Yeah.
this is the money. This is the money maker, right? Let's see.
So-
Rayleigh said he's 10 away from 475.
Wow. That's good.
That's good.
I saw Lenny Yoki come in here too, and I don't know if she knows her cup got given
Lynn,
away.
we gave away your cup today. Who won it?
Sexy Matt.
Saxy
Matt.
Matt. Ain't done left. So, Lily said she sent something to Aaron.
She did?
Probably help request.
She said, I already seen it. Oh,
Yeah, that's a picture.
she had already seen it. I thought she said she seen it. Must be the picture of Bob's Adventure. Tomorrow, I don't think we have a guest. We'll just let Aaron come back in and sub for Jerry Holly.
There you go.
I don't think I can get out of tomorrow's.
And if Jerry Holly comes in, we got room for 10. So
I should be in on the second hour because it's only taking about an hour for these. We're doing shift meetings, so it only takes about an hour to do these. So
our new format, Aaron, if you weren't here the day I mentioned it, our producers is going to be on screen. They're going to be producers slash co-host, and Jerry Holly, of course, whenever he can come, will be here. And it's sort of going to be like a morning radio show, but I was telling them I watch the Rick and Bubba show or listen to the Rick and Bubba show a lot, and they live stream on YouTube as well. But all of their essential people is on the screen. They're part of the show, and they really make the show. They feed off the host, and it keeps the show rolling. So my question for the chat is, do y'all like the new format, or do y'all like it when it's just me? I may get an answer I don't want, but anyway, I would like to know.
Ask the
Keep
8
the
ball.
producer, get rid of Holly.
I love this setup better. It's easier for me, and to me, it's more fun. It's more fun and two, it's like a while ago, my brain went blank. Felix had a question, it kept it going. And the way we interview people, we basically make the interview, the person we're interviewing, part of the show versus a separate interview. Well, I like it.
Okay, we gotta go, Gary.
Oh, we over?
Yep,
We're over.
she's serious.
Right.
She was,
Everybody going
used
over
her.
there, and I'll play that.
Crack that whip. Whoosh. Get out there.
she used
Get
her,
up.
she